We got stuck. Wow, it's so windy. After spending the past 4.5 years driving around the world in our now 20-year-old two-wheel drive Fiat Ducato camper van, we find ourselves in Mozambique, and after an interesting first 24 hours, keep going. We headed to Mozambique's capital city, Maputo. There's something magical about the excitement of visiting a new country. And there are two giraffes stood right there looking at us. Everything you discover is new. And what better way to experience new places than with people who live there? Oh, Bagia. It's called Bagia. I have a feeling that Mozambique is going to give us some very special memories. The best journeys in life are those that answer the questions you never thought to ask. Rich Ridgway. Good morning and welcome back to Maputo here in Mozambique. Fabulous place, absolutely loving it here. We've spent the weekend with our friends Sybil and Avni. In fact, they took us to Maputo's National Park. All I've got to say is that we're pleased we didn't try and go in Trudy, because as soon as we entered the park, the roads turned to sand, and Trudy would have got stuck in the first few meters. To get off the beaten track like this, you really do need a 4x4.
Sorry.
That looked like I was just waving the camera up and down.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there's space there.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's alright. Truck is made for this.
But after meeting another vehicle and driving off the track to allow them to pass, we ended up in a bit of a predicament. We got stuck. We got 3 wheels on the ground. Yay! So quick! Of course!
Obrigada.
That was quick. Obrigado! So yeah, if that gets stuck, Trudy would never come here. I have a feeling we're going to remember today.
Yes? She told me we took the wrong way.
We're not going back.
No, not true.
But this morning, we're going to be jumping in their car and heading into the city to have a look at a local market, hopefully find some street food. And we're meeting up with a local lady that is from Mozambique who's going to come with us and show us around. Okay, we're going out with Sybil and Avni again. We're going to go and find some Mozambique food.
Yeah. And we're going to meet Nolene.
Nolene.
We will see.
We'll see, we'll find some street food. Thank you. Meet Nolene, a friend of Avni and Sybil's.
Hi, how was
Are you okay?
I'm fine. There's a camera.
The lovely Nolene. Okay, we're going for a little walk with Nolan. She's going to show us her neighborhood. Okay, so we're going into it's the local market. It smells good.
She's making it a traditional. It's called shima in Portuguese. So she's making it. This is their kitchen.
What's it made out of?
It's
Shima?
made of
Maize flour.
Like corn?
It's like
Yes, like
it's
corn
almost like
flour.
polenta.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
mm.
Yeah. Before she will take it to the kitchen to sell.
And then what do they serve it with? Do they serve it as it just like that or?
Fish. The fish, chicken.
Oh, it serves with an accompaniment like a side dish.
Yes.
Obrigado.
Obrigada. It's really important to learn thank you in each language. And here in Mozambique they speak Portuguese. And I remember from years ago when we went to Portugal, obrigado is for the boy and obrigada is for the girl. So it's serving me well. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
So good. Look at
Oh,
that.
this looks amazing.
There's lamb. I think there's
Chicken.
lamb, chicken.
Oh, is this piri piri sauce?
Yes.
It's very spicy.
It is, and it's like homemade. So it's different. Every place we go, the texture and the taste is different.
And what is inside? Chili and
Chili, lemon. They probably put garlic in there.
Maybe some onion.
Olive oil, some onion. Yeah.
oh, look, we'll have to try.
He's gonna love
We'll
that.
try a bit of that.
Yeah.
This is the polenta that we saw the lady cooking, and we've got some of the chicken stew to try.
Yeah.
Looks good.
That big piri piri there.
The smell test is very much like a really rich chickeny stew.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That smells delicious. It's very glutinous. I'm not a huge fan of polenta, so let's see if I like shima. I'm going to put some of the stew on it as well, the juices. Oh, it's very sticky,
Yeah.
but it goes really well with the juices. I think with a lump of meat on it, it will just be amazing.
This is a huge piece of chicken.
I know. It's like, yeah. It's
I'm just gonna take a bunch of chicken. Okay, let's try it with a bit of veg and shima. That's really good.
I know it is. Did you try?
Chicken stew, it's got a slight sweet taste.
Did you try some of this this stuff? This looks terrifyingly spicy.
I love spicy food, so I had to try the piri piri sauce. Okay, let's go. Piri piri shima. That's good. It's good.
You've gone
Yeah.
very quiet. Is
No,
it
no,
really
it's-
hot?
It's not as hot as some of the Thai stuff. It's got a kick. Delicious. Bonita. Sybil liked the piri piri sauce so much she's buying a pot.
Very nice.
Very nice, spicy.
Nice spicy.
Nice spicy.
É dizer como faz para pagar.
Takeaway pot.
De fazer, né?
So after that delicious lunch, we're going to go and have a little walk through the market.
That was so good.
Not for tall people. you have to duck. Oh, these are very cool little barbecues.
This is metal.
Very good. It's big though. How would you get that in a van?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't collapse.
I never think
Oh, and these. Look at this.
No, but you just
Pestle and mortar. So good, isn't it? Oh, this is what they make the piri piri out of. Oh, there you go. There you got your own sauce there. Okay, so we bought a little pot of this spicy sauce. Obrigado, obrigado. Oh, it's like salted dried fish,
Yes, they salt it and they leave it in the sun to dry, sun dry.
sun dried.
Yeah.
And then how do you eat it? Do they?
Well, when you want to cook it now, because it's super, super, super salty, what other people do, they soak it in water overnight,
Okay.
wash it out, and then you make a stew and then put it in there.
So it like rehydrates it and stuff. And this,
Yeah.
like this, it lasts forever.
Yeah.
So they got different dried fish, little ones, big ones. Hold on, we've just spotted a huge avocado. Oh my god!
What is
That.
What is happening? It's massive.
Oh, I
This
love
is on
guacamole.
steroids. The size of this. It's like the same size as my head, the height of my head. Look. Nolene said, what are these? And I said, that are they rocks, like little gravelly rocks? But apparently, they're not.
They're what?
Yeah.
It's a
Fruit?
From a baobab tree fruit.
baobab tree fruit. And does it
You
make...
can trace it.
Thank you. Does it... And does
You can
it...
just eat it like that?
Yeah, don't swallow the seed.
Don't
Oh, there's a seed inside.
Yeah.
It's got a very strange taste.
And is that the seed? You suck it until you end up...
The baobab tree.
So it's a baobab tree seed. Well, it's the fruit, and then there's the seed. Not my cup of tea.
Oh, it's a natural
natural-
thing for diabetic.
She said you make it like a sauce with water. You mix it to get the creamy part of it.
Yeah.
And when you eat it, it helps reduce the...
Wow.
That's interesting.
This is a normal sweet potato, and then this is an African potato.
And then they've got, that's the small one of this one. This is fresh because I can still feel it's just come fresh out of the
Looks
ground.
like a giant
Like
oh,
turnipy.
Jerusalem artichoke.
It does, doesn't it?
Does it taste like a potato, or is it sweet?
It tastes like a potato. Yeah.
Ah, like a potato.
This one, you make it like a sweet potato.
Yes.
But this one is we use it as medicine for the uterus, for the stomach. So you make it like a tea, like in water.
Yes.
And then you drink it. Ajuda no útero.
E ajuda muita coisa, limpar as veias.
To clean the veins, clean
Yes.
the blood, clean the uterus.
Oh, so this whole section is different hair extensions. Hair? It's amazing. I could do with some extra hair because I don't have any. It's very nice. It's like the old machine. Very nice. Very good.
Very good job.
Good job.
Ah d'accord. Moi je suis anglaise, mais j'ai habité en France, alors je parle un peu de français.
Oh, so you were speaking of French.
Marianne's practicing her French with this gentleman. Super. She says this area during the day you can hear lots of gunshots.
Okay.
No.
Gunshot. Oh, this is a bad area.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's a dangerous area. We're in the dangerous area. It's called
It's
Colombia.
only called Colombia.
Everywhere.
It's only Colombia.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank
You
you.
can come down.
And
Tomorrow, breakfast.
we'll have a breakfast date tomorrow.
You can eat.
We're going to bring Trudy down and go to the little stand here when they're making the food. So yeah, tomorrow morning.
What a special experience.
Okay, so now we're going to a traditional fishing village about half an hour drive out of the city.
So lucky to have local knowledge, aren't we?
Can't beat local knowledge. Oh, you can smell the fish as soon as you come out.
No, I think
It's like a razor. It's like a razor. It's a razor clam.
It's a razor clam.
Oh wow! All of this amazing seafood. Yeah, these nice clams, crabs.
Aqui presente, aqui
Oh wow! Look at those huge prawns. Fish, prawns. Nice. Beautiful. What a fantastic day. As we say, you just can't beat local knowledge. And the day's not even over yet. Okay, so we've come down to the perfect restaurant tonight. It's a Turkish Mozambican restaurant. So we get Turkish food and Mozambican food, but we've been invited into the kitchen to have a look how they're preparing some of the Mozambican food.
And I don't know whether you've noticed, because in the van we don't have many clothes. So we actually got Chris a collared shirt or two, and I've got some too, so we can smarten up. Yeah, they are. So we can smarten up.
We were invited into the kitchen to watch one of the local Mozambique dishes being cooked. A dish made from cassava leaves, locally known as matapa. She added some onions. Smells good. Then the chef prepared the coconut. Smells delicious. I'm hungry already. Time to add the coconut milk, salt to season, some ground almonds to help thicken it, finally some prawns, and then left to slowly simmer. They also had an amazing wood-fired oven with a large pot of Turkish stew slow cooking. After relaxing and smelling all the delicious food being prepared, it was finally time to try it. Okay, so we have the final dish here. Look, this is how it's come out. I'm gonna take a prawn. So there's one there, look.
Like it.
A little bit of rice. There you go. This is my first experience of this dish. Ooh, it smells so good. It doesn't taste dissimilar from like an earthy spinach. It's really, really good. Oh, this is definitely going onto my my list of favorite recipes. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Hey.
Thank you, chef.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, obrigado. Thank you very much. Good job, chef.
Really good.
We also have been spoilt with Turkish food. We have pide and sweet potatoes, and we have a huge pot of güveç cooked in the wood-fired oven. So, pide. We're definitely being spoilt tonight. We just finished dinner, and then the heavens opened with a seriously heavy rainstorm. Now we got hail. Oh!
The hail's getting the alarms up on the cars.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is nuts. The wind became so strong that we decided we'd better head in. Oh my God. But then suddenly it smashed the restaurant door and took it off its hinges. The door says, did he know? Leaving us outside to get very wet. I'm soaking. I'm soaking.
Stand over here.
Oh yeah, la la, yeah, yeah. Going. It's bad. That's dangerous wind, that is. Yeah. Yeah. We eventually made a mad dash to the car. Oh my God! Looking at how much water came down, I think the drive home could be quite interesting. Oh my goodness, look, Sybil, it's like a river.
Bak aşk. So our car can swim.
Your car can swim, Avni. Can you imagine being out in Trudy in this lot?
Oh, it's like a river.
It really is. This is not normal, huh?
No.
Yep, so this is the aftermath. This is what happens after a storm like that. We swim home. So we've got a traffic jam, so that either means a tree's come down or it's flooded
Crash or something.
or something. That's deeper actually.
This is deep.
Yeah. Whoa.
Soldiers. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
It's flowing.
Yeah.
It's a river.
It's a river.
It's not a lake, it's a river, as you said.
That's because it's coming down the hill here, look.
Oh yeah,
Look, oh my goodness.
Ona bakalım.
Look at this.
The brakes are not working. The discs are wet.
To be honest, brakes are overrated.
This is crazy. Look at
As
it.
long as you've got some gears, you'll be fine.
As we continued along roads that looked more like rivers, I wondered how Trudy would be, because when we shipped her to India, the roof hatch ended up with a hole, which I repaired with an old washing up bowl. So if she hasn't had a major leak, it will be a miracle. Amazingly, after all that rain, it's completely dry up here. Completely dry. It worked.
You're amazing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going on a road trip with Avni and Sybil. It's a little bit drier today. The sun has come back out. This morning we're going back to the little food stand outside Nolene's house, just to try a little bit of the local delicacy there that we couldn't try yesterday. Oh, and there's our parking spot free.
Perfect.
This is Trudy. Good morning, Nolene. Thank you for inviting us back.
So there's our cooking facilities. We have 2 gas and a sink.
As we showed Nolene our little home on wheels, other passers-by were getting very curious. I'm not sure if they've ever seen anything like Trudy before. Oh, we got chili, garlic, spring onions. Yeah, it's not a tire, it's perfect. And they got white beans. Oh, bhajia. It's called bhajia. I love these little barbecues. This little barbecue here. Look. It's a very long, slow, energetic process to prepare the beans. So the ladies wanted to help.
Very difficult. That itself is really heavy. But need to do faster.
looking nice now.
Oh, the smell! The smell's incredible.
Another lady took over, and although she made it look easy, it really is a very long, slow, labour-intensive job. There's already queues of customers. There's cars, there's cars, there's cars. It's been probably about 25 minutes, and they're still creaming it, mashing it, pounding it. The smooth mixture is then spooned into hot oil to cook. I've been making
It doesn't exist in the United States, right?
Es amigo. A compensare contigo, ti tagarellare contigo.
Getting hungry?
I am actually really hungry. Granny slapping her on the back of the head going, they haven't.
Okay, time to try it. After waiting for, I think it must be like 2 hours she's been making it. Made with love.
Smells good.
That is superb. It's got that crispy fried feeling, a bit of chili, a bit of garlic, soft bread.
It's a vegetarian chicken nugget.
It actually tastes a bit like a chicken nugget
It does
without the
taste like a
chicken.
nugget without the
Spicy,
chicken. And it's got chili in it.
but it's not too spicy. Oh yeah, I would definitely eat that. If I lived here like you do, I would eat it every day.
No, you won't. Yeah, no leans behind the camera. Oh, that's addictive.
Very good.
You like that?
I love it.
So basically, each one costs you equivalent of 2 pence each, and 12 pence for the bread.
Road trip!
Hi!
We
So-
are sampling Shuri in
There you go.
Maputo, Mozambique.
We're taking Nolene for a little road trip round.
Yay.
Thank you for the breakfast invite.
You're road tripping in Mozambique
Yes.
in a British van. Yeah.
Oh, you can't turn right there. Oh, you turn right here, yeah, you can.
I'm right here, yeah.
Thanks, Sybil. We're going to miss you.
Miss you.
As morning came, it was time to say goodbye to our friends. But after such a fantastic stay, we really didn't want to go. But new adventures await, and it was time to hit the road again. Of course, in true Turkish tradition, the chef has made us snacks for the road.
For the road, we have
Çok
breakfast.
teşekkürler.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.
Whoopsie.
We've had a wonderful time here in Maputo, but it's time to leave. And today we're heading to a country that we'd never heard of before we came here, Eswatini. And Eswatini, as some of you may know, is the new name for Swaziland, which you may have heard of. So yeah, the drive today is about 2.5 hours, but of course there's a border crossing, and as you all know, border crossings can sometimes take hours. But yeah, fingers crossed it all goes smoothly.
The weather is so cool, it's fantastic, and today it's really windy.
The first coolish day, but still got the shorts on. That's the what was washed down when we had the big storms the other day. It's put loads of rocks and sand on the road. Up to the red one you can go if you go. Yeah. Yeah, all good. Oh, the tide's out this morning. Yeah, Maputo's been an amazing city. We've really enjoyed our time so far here in Mozambique. Lovely, friendly country, good food, and yeah, it's been an absolutely great place. It's actually Saturday today, so the roads are a bit quieter than normal, which is great. We've got all the Market stands
markets.
starting to come out this
You hear the
morning.
music in the background.
Coming up to our first toll booth this morning here in Mozambique. The toll booths are good because they do actually accept the South African rand, because we don't have much Mozambican cash because we're leaving today.
Oh, come on in. Oh, whoopsie.
Oh, come on in.
Come on into the party. Oh, that one's
Plus,
closed.
it's got super squeaky brakes, isn't it?
I'd be nervous if my brakes sounded like that.
Yeah,
Trudy's still got a little way to go.
you got it, girl. The last chapter.
The last chapter.
20 rand. Thank you.
Obrigada, thank you.
If you're wondering how hot it is at the moment, it's 24.9, which I have to say, pretty well the perfect temperature. It's just best time to come to this part of Africa for sure. They're autumn.
I love the way they've stacked their logs, the logs for sale there.
Yeah, that's great.
The bags of coal.
Charcoal.
Oh. Oh, their ambulance is a Toyota truck.
That's why the traffic was bad. The ambulance was trying to come down this side. I'm not sure what happened to the road. Avni did warn us that the road to Eswatini might take a bit longer than planned because the surface gets worse as you head towards the border. So we'll just take it slow and steady this morning. No flat tyres, no going down potholes. You got it, Trudy. Nice, we've got out of the city and the towns now, and it's turned very, very green. Just coming through the town of Boan, so we get closer and closer to the border with Eswatini. Quite a busy town, isn't it? I still love the way they carry things on their head. I'm just amazed at the balance.
It just makes absolute sense, doesn't it? It just makes, you know, I struggle with a bad shoulder, and you just think when you're carrying bags, you're unbalanced.
Well, if you have the balance to carry them on your head.
Yeah, I don't have the sense.
I'll drop my Tesco shop all down the road, I think, if I did that walking out. So looking out to the left, all those mountains in the distance, that is Eswatini. I think it's going to be a very beautiful country to drive through. See in the distance, the fields are on smoke. They're obviously doing controlled farming fires by the looks of it.
That looks like a new road.
The road's getting a little bit more interesting now. Slow and steady,
Yeah.
but they are rebuilding it because
They're building a new road, so we've come before that's finished.
It might be a bit slow on these roads. We get a bit shaken this morning now, but at least it's not sandy. We do notice that most people, you know, have 4x4s, and you just go a little way off the highway, and so far it's just been dirt roads or sands. But dirt roads I can cope with, unless it rains. It's just the sand. You know, we don't want to get stuck. I can spot another police stop. Let's see if we get stopped this time. We do stand out, and the road is very quiet. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Obrigada, thank you.
Nice, you let us go. They got miles and miles of roadworks, so they're going to have lovely roads at the end of it by the looks of it. It's lovely driving down through these places. There's loads of kids and people on the road smile and wave. It's very hard to capture because it's just last minute. They see the van and work out that we're not from around here, and then they give us a massive smile and wave, which is really, really lovely. I love these sort of drives. Well, we're coming up in the hills as we get closer to the border. With spectacular views now.
Really opening out.
Crater dodging on this road.
Yeah.
They're not potholes, they're craters.
They are. It's like moonscape in areas.
No. Well, you have to.
Yeah, I have to.
That's a hole and a half. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Trudy.
Sorry, Trudy.
That was about a foot deep, that one.
Yeah. Can you imagine we're doing this in a 2-wheel drive, nearly 20-year-old van? Can you imagine if we had like one of these overland prepped vehicles, what we could do? If we're doing all of this in a 2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day we do more mad adventures. So we've probably only got a few more kilometers to the border. This is the last little border town before we hit the border, called Namacha.
Namacha. Oh, look at those orange flowers.
The soil's turned quite red here, and
A lot
or
of them.
bumps, as we call them.
Bumps. Or topas, as they call them in Mexico.
See, that's very impressive. Carrying. Wow. Okay, so we've only got about a kilometre to the border, so we're going to turn the cameras off, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side with a lovely story about how easy it was.
That would be great.
If all goes according to
love
plan.
those stories.
See you in a bit, guys. Welcome to Eswatini.
We did it.
So the border crossing was super smooth. The Mozambique side, we literally just walked in. The immigration officer was impressed that I had my wife was doing the driving.
He did.
So good job. And he took us to immigration. We did the customs, got the carnet stamped out, crossed over to Eswatini. Again, it took about 10-15 minutes. We're all stamped in. So yeah. Welcome to Eswatini, and I think it was probably the smoothest border crossing we've ever done.
Yep. Yep. It was great.
Well, one thing is for sure, as soon as we've crossed, the road is a lot smoother than on the other side at the moment. So yeah, it's nice to be here. It's a country that I know not much about, so I'm gonna really enjoy driving around. Apparently the nature is very beautiful. It's got beautiful mountains, and yeah, can't wait.
Cooler.
We've got about 25 kilometers, or probably 40 minutes drive to a campsite, a rest stop that we found on iOverlander.
Beauty!
Big
Did you
smile.
see that little girl? Oh, she's gorgeous. Come on, buddy.
Goats in the road. Come on, mate.
Come on, buddy. Oh, that's so cute.
Nice.
Big one's got a bell on.
So yeah, we're hoping that where the rest stop is tonight, it's off the main highway, and I'm just hoping it's not a sand road. So yeah, fingers crossed. We got about 8 kilometers and then we're turning off this road. Just started raining.
And I've got my jumper on because it's cold and I love it.
Hi, I'm good.
We're
how are
good.
you? We came from England.
This was a routine inspection stop to prevent the spread of foot and mouth disease. But she was very interested to have a look at Trudy.
Yeah, just the two. Come in if you want to have a look. There's a toilet and a shower in there, and then we've got a fridge and
Everything is here.
It's a
everything.
little mini house.
It's a little house.
You're living here.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you can come. No problem.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashing people. Bye. Oh, they're lovely.
They're just doing a little check by the border. Okay, let's turn off here and we have about 6 kilometers
Mbuluzi Game
reserve,
And
half
they've
a
got
kilometer.
camping here.
Well, this is paved, so this is all good. So far, so good. Just passed a sign that said, "Respect your kingdom, do not litter." I like that. It's a dirt road rather than a...
It's more gravelly, isn't it?
Yeah, this is okay.
This is fine. Oh, look at those trees.
No, funny colour. They're like white.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
They look like they've been
Greeny
painted.
white. So this is the game reserve. So presumably, do we have to pay to go in? Gate time 6 AM to 6 PM.
Oh, maybe this is the wrong place. Let's just go and talk to the guys.
No, well, no, this is the
Is
way.
this the way?
We're just checking if it's the right way in. Beware of crocodiles sign. Okay, you will notice it's starting to get dark because we ended up doing a bit of work because they got a Starlink in the office for guests and stuff. So we sat there and caught up with everything. And now we're going to get down to the campsite before it gets dark. But fantastic place. We should have bought our Starlink.
We should have bought our stuff.
There you go.
Who knew? I just wondered what that was.
Beware of the crocodile sign there. Apparently there are crocodiles in the river. Wow, this is a fantastic spot, isn't it?
It is really.
So we've got about 4 miles down this road. We just had to stop to show you this sunset. Look at that! Wow, that's amazing. Oh, there's deer in the road. There's loads of deers and things here.
A warthog and a wildebeest.
A warthog and a wildebeest.
Was that a buffalo?
I know there's buffalo and warthogs. Look, there's amazing. Okay, we're nearly there. We've made it. It's not quite dark yet, and the campsite should be. Oh, that's a bit of a rock.
It is a bit of a rock.
The campsite should be just at the end of this. I can't believe that Trudy is on safari. Like, I am genuinely mind blown that we're driving around Eswatini. Eswatini, love.
I can't, honestly. The madness continues.
I did ask if there was any lions or tigers here in case we like go out in the night, and apparently there isn't, so I don't think we're going to get eaten in this one. It's just crocs.
Oh, we've done well to get here now before it gets completely
There's
dark.
nobody here. We are on our own. There you go, guys. What do you reckon? Campsite, all to ourselves. We've made it to Eswatini.
Yay! Bye-bye!
Fabulous.
We're in Africa.
Amazing. Look, we got it all to ourselves.
It's all ours. We don't have to share.
Join us next time where we're going to explore Eswatini, and if you want to see more, then check out this video right here.